Alright, everyone. It's time for Cook, Serve, Delicious 2. Before we get started, though, it's important to review some patch notes. Of course, I ended up playing this, but... I'm sorry, what? Alright, Steam was telling me there was no connection, but I shouldn't have a problem playing my damn game. Sometimes Steam has these moments. It's okay. What a start. Actually, it's going to be hard for me to read the patch notes if my Steam browser's having issues. We'll manage. Okay. So, this is what happens whenever we do things live. Let's begin with the hotfix after Cook Serve Delicious 2 was released. Buzz has been completely rebalanced and capped at 151%. You will need to start a new day to have it adjust properly. In addition, negative buzz. But, whatever, kind of. In addition, negative buzz now deducts 10% of your total overall buzz, plus an additional 1% base. So, if you get a bad order when you're at 10% buzz, you will be deducted 2% buzz. A bad order at 150% buzz will deduct 16% buzz. Positive buzz has also been slightly decreased per perfect order. This should significantly help difficulty from ramping up way too fast, and I plan on making further adjustments as I see how players do with the new progression. Pasta keys, conflicting keys, changed to prevent bad orders with fusilli. Chicken sandwich, griddle eggs, description fix. A helper splash screen now appears when starting the campaign for the first time. Small performance enhancements. Which takes us to Cook Serve Delicious 2 version 1.01. Which adds mouse support across all menus for the game. Adds the option to view holding station statuses in the active menu for CSD mode. Of course, the buzz has been rebalanced. Improved font rendering. Added some helper tips in the designer. Added a splash page when accessing the campaign for the first time. Added chef names. Added a new black rice description. Added 15 additional achievements. More to come. Added an additional side dish to Chinese food standard shift 1. Increased price of stew. There were a slew of bug fixes, fixed conflicting keys for pasta and tostadas that could result in bad orders, bugs with text boxes for descriptions in restaurants, a few missing food descriptions, fixed a crash and the designer did not properly reset item selections when accessing a new object, bug that caused infinite vibrations for controllers at the end of a day, fixed rare crash regarding customers walking in, fixed bug that only served one recipe from agadashi tofu and haya tofu. Some ingredient misspellings, few recipe titles, serve 0 customers, grammatical errors, fixed bug that would allow users to place coleslaw on top of a pulled pork sandwich. Key bindings for all 3 wok dishes to be more consistent. Remove chow mein recipe that could not be completed. I'm just going to roll with it. 2 achievements were fixed. Some known issues transpired, which leads us to Cook Serve Delicious version 1.02, which came out 2 days ago. And there's a hotfix for that, which came out yesterday. Cloud saves are now fully supported. They're handled separately from regular saves. A backup copy of your local save is automatically created when using cloud saves. Once you load a cloud save, it will overwrite your regular local save. Added 26 window presets for the designer. They're available to use immediately. It's been out officially for a week. Added screenshots hide UI mode for designer. Added 2 exclusive music tracks when in designer mode. Added warning when using certain designer elements using medium to low background effect settings. Added labels for certain designer objects for better visual scrolling experience. Added a game save after leaving the designer. Added a weather volume option under audio, and improved icons for all versions. There's also been a side dish added to Slammy's Barbecue Shift 14. Bug fixes, and this reminds me of what Foxador had seen in the key bindings during the first session we had of this. Prep station keys for 11, 12, 13, and 14 were not registering properly in some instances. Perfect combos were not awarded correctly on the day complete screen under some instances. There was some bugs with the designer. Organic Shift 6 had a problem. Changed load game to start game and opening splash screen. That's good. That's not confusing. Well, that reduces confusion. You can no longer exit the designer by right-clicking, preventing accidental quitting. Adjusted rush hour music volume now works correctly. Fried shrimp basket and waffle keybinds change for better consistency, and a few other things. Which takes us to the hotfix, which was released yesterday, which apparently just improves stability for Mac and Intel HD 3000 users. So it doesn't really apply to us. Although, there's a scrolling issue with scrolling foods in my pantry when using the active menu for CSD mode. Okay. So, that takes care of all of that. I'm gonna launch the game, natively first, and see if I have the power to reposition this window, since I'll have mouse control in the menu. I doubt it. I don't have my hopes up. But I figure I'll try this. And if so, then maybe we can have nice things. We cannot have nice things. Alright, let me open up DX Wind so I can have a border window that I can control. Thanks a bundle. What a novel concept, me being able to position my windows on my screen. That's unfortunate. Clicking on that screen, it was an accident, has instead of giving me gamepad or keyboard control, given me pure mouse control. And once you've chosen pure mouse control, that's... okay, it's back. Also, I'm having achievements fill out. Achievements that flushed out retroactively. Second star, Chinese finger trap, and some other else thing. The big 1-5. Neat. Alright. So there you go, there's some text from Mr. Jelligans. Apparently, all the chefs have names now. Yes, they all have names now. And instead of being chef number, I kind of like the number system, but I guess this is okay. Whatever. I guess I'll be Mr. Glaze. Sure, whatever. Welcome to the campaign. Thanks. Okay, so this is going to be... continuing to be part of the problem, Blade Killer. Anyway, this is going to be our last time admiring the 338% Buzz. Buzz is dead. Buzz has been ripped. Buzz is gone now. It's dead forever, which is really, really okay. Grimith is gonna have to relaunch the game because that's annoying me, and we can't have that. In some sections, I don't have keyboard control whenever I did something with the mouse, and in other sections, I do have keyboard control even though I did something with the mouse. We're going pure keyboard, so that I don't have to fucking rip Mr. Chubbikins apart and feed him to my dogs that I will choke slam. Yep, it's gonna fall apart. It's gonna fall apart. The cap on Buzz is 151%, and it's much easier to lose Buzz than it is to gain Buzz in the New World Order. Wah, wah, wah. Also, I did note that I would have a story time, but I'll tease that story, and we'll do it, I don't know, after the break. I will note, though, that I'm a little tired coming into this, so, and I haven't played the game for several days, since shortly after launch, so this is gonna be great. Looking forward to this Buzz lowering. I'm not even gonna bother practicing anything. I'm not adjusting this menu. Let's roll with it! We ain't changing shit. Listen to the storms outside. Oh, there we go. The Buzz properly adjusted itself to 151%. I just had to launch around. Goodbye, 338% Buzz. I will miss you. And with the changes, I'm expecting Buzz to fall apart completely. Never forget. Never forget. Pico de gallo, spinach, beef, shrimp, cheese, tortilla, oiled crab cakes, oiled crab cakes, oiled crab cakes, oiled crab cakes. Fuck! God damn it! Oh, why? Why did I leave these on here? Excuse me, sorry. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Pico de gallo, spinach, beef, shrimp, cheese, tortillas, oiled crab cakes, that, mustard, cheese, Swiss, chicken, bacon, that top, cinnamon, oiled crab cakes, cinnamon almonds, crab cakes with tartar sauce, crab cakes with lobster sauce, cinnamon, crab cakes, avocado, crab cakes, lobster sauce, clean that, pico de gallo, beef, chicken, cheese, and tortilla, cinnamon almonds, pico de... decaf, brew, looks like it's no super rush hour. We're back down to scrubbing it up in normal rush hours. At least for now. What a novel concept. Mustard, cheese, Swiss, chicken, bacon, that top, cinnamon and cranberry, wash these fucking dishes. Yes, if you're watching this while you're hungry, you have made a bad choice in your life. And I'm not responsible for that bad choice. That's on you. White bread, okay, serve that ham, turkey, lettuce, tomato with a white top, pico de gallo, spinach, beef, shrimp, cheese, and tortilla. Excuse me. Pico de gallo, chicken, cheese, tortilla, that, mayo, chicken spread, lettuce, tomato, that top, iced coffee, brew it, pico de gallo, spinach, cheese, and tortilla, pico de gallo, spinach, beef, shrimp, cheese, tortilla, oil crab cakes, white bread, mustard, Swiss, ham, lettuce, tomato on white top. We have that fucking shitty bread, ham, turkey, tomato, onion, crab cakes, citrus mayo, mustard, ham, turkey. Fuck you. That's all I have to say about that. Okay. Buzz down to 87% now. Make that 77%. I wonder whether Mr. Chubbigan's overcompensated with the mammoth amounts of buzz loss. You get one, like, disappointing order. Everything is ruined. Your entire empire falls apart. No one wants to come to your shitty restaurant anymore. Sad. Apologize. On the bright side, it can lead to actual lulls in action, where we weren't as busy as what we have been for so much of the action. So there is that. We can always have that and cherish it. So I guess that's cool. Level up, bitches. Our buzz is down to a whopping 80%. I'm not even sure whether I'm going to be able to make it back to seeing a Super Rush Hour this session, or any other session. Not without heavily stacking the foods, you know, to be shit I can prepare easily. Because the empire of Buzz just fucking fell apart. Okay. No, you didn't miss the story, Summer. I teased it to be after this, but you did definitely miss us going through the changes. 6 bad orders. Sad. You're a failure. No one wants to come to your shitty restaurant any fucking more. You never get any business like that. Negative Buzz. He's awful. Never mind all of the happy people. Focus on the negative. Fake news. Burn that fucking tower to the ground. Full of nothing but shit. Bah! I don't really feel as if I gained or earned much of anything. Great. Alright. New achievement, quarter rank, I presume for reaching level 25. Yellow. It is now story time. So, Grimith said that yesterday's stream would be unlikely due to me being in full-on bitch mode and choke slamming puppies and just eviscerating everything and ripping off people's heads. And I was like, I don't think I should broadcast in that mood. I would not want to hurt my viewers that much. Let me spare them. Well, as it turns out, so it's a few minutes after, like, I was gonna start broadcasting. And it comes to my attention that there is a leak in the attic with water dripping down into the kitchen. It had completely soaked one of the rugs, and that's not a room that I exactly go in a whole lot. Not a pathway I take. Left unchecked, that could of course have caused water damage. Yay. And I ended up noticing, ended up being noticed a few minutes after my broadcast yesterday would have begun, which would have brought an immediate impromptu into the broadcast, as I immediately found myself in my attic looking to identify what the fuck was going on. Turns out that was important. Serendipity? Coincidence? Don't know. What I do know is that Grimith spent some time in his attic today, along with a family friend who works on air conditioning stuff in Central Air, to identify the situation. It was good fun. Good times. As a result, Grimith is a little tired this evening. Grimith's also been having to get up earlier in the mornings. That's an entirely different story. It involves Grimith being a jailer. That's all I have to say about that. Good story time, everyone. We did it. Let's move on. Let's have some animals to cheer us up. We'll have the... Yeah, we'll just have that, too. There we go. Animal time. So yes, not a leak in my, like, personal room's air conditioner. The air conditioning unit that got replaced last year. But in the general central air that encompasses the rest of the house. Turns out that's important. I'm gonna see what I can do about playing this game, though. It seems like it's gonna be a calmer day, though, by the very nature of what the hell is transpiring. As in, everything has fallen apart in 2017. And I mean, why wouldn't it have, right? Why not? I don't like those light fixtures. Why don't we fix that? To something that's less obnoxious, maybe? That's less obnoxious. Kind of covers the cat a little bit. We'll get over it. It's not quite how I thought that would look. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Well, we're gonna leave it as it is. Ah, look at that. Of course, counter UI is still down here. Because of course it is. Well, I don't exactly know what the hell to do now. Why don't we just... everything... get off the menu. No one loves you. Drinks too. Bam. Why don't we, now having forsaken that, go to a place like Edie's. Edie's is an American restaurant chain founded in 2005 by Chicago restaurateur? Whatever, Wallace P. Norman. As a late contender to the casual... got nervous and got Cossacks 3. Okay. The casual dining market. Edie's initial success is attributed to its early adoption of technological trends, such as providing its patrons with free wireless internet years before the proliferation of smartphones and other mobile devices. At its peak, Edie's operated 130 stores across the United States and 54 stores in the international market. However, due to a lack of further technological innovation and uniqueness in the menu, Edie's has downsized and currently operates 20 stores domestically and 14 internationally. The chain is currently undergoing rebranding efforts to distinguish itself once again by reversing its identity as an early trend adopter to an outdated trend adopter, with new outdated policies such as allowing customers to smoke inside and filling their walls with asbestos. What a market to corner. What a market to corner. That's our menu. Okay. But it's cold. Edie's. Doesn't look bad. Edie's doesn't look that bad. Not as nice as chili pulled out. Fucking salads. This is my life right now. Pairing salads. Press the wrong button. That fucking happens, but he ain't gonna restart. We're living with it. I can hear Murda now. No! How could you not restart? It's an odd look. You know what? Whatever. I'm not... That's me actually looking at the food going, Sweet potato fries. Someone had the nerve, the gall in the comments, I think today or yesterday, to tell me about the greatness of sweet potato fries. I just shook my head. Disgusting. To think that kind of blight exists among my viewers. SMH. Some might argue that me saying that acronym is a blight. I say, you're not wrong. Thousand Island, cheese, croutons, and mushrooms. So, salad has no, like, prepare time, like, no cook time. But it has time spent with, like, you staring and, like, assembling it. If you have a bunch of those lined up at once, just go ahead and sob profusely. God has abandoned you, and you have no chance in hell. Those are the rules. That's like whenever Z-Sword says that he's not gonna do something like self-promote himself, but in the process, squawks and self-promotes himself anyway. You're terrible at this. You deserve to be shot after being chokeslammed, like I chokeslam my puppies. Those are the rules. I'm not angry at you. I'm just disappointed. Stop breaking things, kind tooth. Ooh, rush hour. Oh, jeez, wow, rush hour, man. So stressed right now. Oh, God. Have mercy upon me, Lord. It's like, no, there will be no mercy. Here, have 16 fucking million salads to prepare, asshole. Fuck you. And I'm like, oh. Okay. So there I was, preparing salads for the salad gods, because of the reasons. Mildly tired and squinting at my monitor. Yeah, I love how it's a question mark, too. Like, eat or die? Like, he's not fucking really committed about it. Kinda asking for further input. Now you're just fucking spiting me, Gabe. I had half a nerve to just cancel that side order and queue up another one. Hello. Welcome to Sad Times 2017. Brought to you by your host, Get Fucked. Of course, I fucked up an already start too. So there's gonna be a silver at best. Hello, chores. Hello, more chores. That's some fucking rock shit there. It doesn't matter what I think. Don't you draw the queen of diamonds, boy. She'll beat you if she's able. You know the queen of hearts is always your best bet. I am now a chef novice, apparently. For earning 10 bronze medals. Yeah, I'm a fucking novice, man. Wow. Alright, I need something exciting in my life. I can't. You're gonna have to... Let's go to All the Sports Grill. From football to European football, we've got all the hot action right here in our 142 flat screen 12K Super Ultra HD TVs. No sport is too small for us to dedicate a dozen TVs to, and you'll love our fall off the bone wings and cold beers, the coldest in Tarragon Tower. You have our 100% guarantee that we will never show any of that esports malarkey. This is pure grade athletic sports like volleyball, tennis, boxing, and the international vape leagues. When it's time for game day, you know what to do. Come to the grill that celebrates all the sports. All the sports grill. Ten prep stations, 7 holding stations. Let's do this. Are you ready for some sports ball? A sports ball night party! Wings, toss, and mix. Spices, South Asian, wings, toss, mix. Traditional wings, and dunk 'em. Slap some wieners on that grill. Pour that beer. Pour that beautiful beat. Oh. Whatever, Grimith. Have your beer. Bam. Fuck you, salad. No one loves you. Oh my god! This is a messy fucking place. Not surprised. Really making the good lord chores. Let a white man rest in peace. Good heavens. Haven't I dealt with enough oppression in my life? Fuck. No, it doesn't need more oppression. Don't you fucking start taking away. No one loves you, fucking overachieving son of a bitch. Uh-oh. Sure! Grimith pressed a beer button instead. You will be missed, Jor. Fucking beer. Extreme fire. Sure, come back. Dishes, still definitely less fun. 100% less fun. Not as skill-based anymore. That's a compelling example of how exactly the dishes worked once upon a time. Kick, punch, it's all in the mind. If you want to test me, I'm sure you'll find. The restaurant is gonna fucking burn apart here. Uh-oh. You better fucking finish, Wings. You got the wrong sauce. We're playing for bronze. Good. I didn't want to fucking achieve anything with my life anyway. I mean, look at me. You're playing this shitty game instead of having fun. At least I'm not crawling around my fucking attic today. anymore. At least we have that. No, there's no professional opinions. There's no, like, sampler taste things. It's just sad. That's all it is. Just sad. I'm like, oh well, I guess I'm fucked, hee hee. That's what being fucked sounds like, by the way, folks. Didn't know whether you're familiar. It goes like hee hee. Why is that? Fuck you. We need to have a talk here. Whenever I go to put normal shrimp in the fryer, why is that the hotkey? Why? Why? Why is shrimp H? Because Jesus does not approve of that. I would not. I talked to him. He said, don't let that tragedy happen. Not without holding people accountable. Do your part. I did right there. I used my platform, and I made a comment about it. And I'm gonna try to turn the other cheek. I mean, it's not really working, but I'm gonna try to turn the other cheek. What a terrible day this was. What a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day this was. Don't really want to talk about this day. Go. So, honey, how was your day? Fuck you. Oh, okay. It's not a matter of whether I can change the hotkeys, it's a matter of that being the default hotkey. Had to fucking chokeslam Chubbigans alongside my puppies. Let's talk. Ingredient key type. You can choose to either have the standard set of keys per food, or use a universal custom panel for ingredients used across all food. So you have prep station keys, you have holding station keys, and you have universal ingredient keys that you can customize. So it's not just set up quite yet in Cook Serve Delicious 2, where I can change shrimp being that dumb key to a different thing. Do I have special names for foods that like that in my head? I don't think so. Anyway. So that was disappointment, and I'm glad. Glad. It's good. Good. Let's go to Pyrite. The Pyrite Dessert Shop was established in 2022 by a Harvard University student-created artificial intelligence named PAL. Created as part of a thesis project, when PAL was turned on, the AI scoured the vast sea of knowledge on the internet and immediately developed a love for sweet foods and sound business investments. Completely unbeknownst to PAL's creator, it opened the first Pyrite in Odessa, Texas, with the plan to share its love of desserts with everyone. The business was a success, and several other stores were soon opened. The Pyrite chain gained significant media attention 2 years later, when it revealed not only that it was run by a computer, but that it was developing plans to launch the very first off-world dessert shop on the International Space Station. Since then, PAL and Pyrite have become international icons for determination, love, and dessert. Let's do this one. Peanut butter. Crust. Peach. Covered. Ladyfingers coffee. Mascarpone. I don't actually know how to pronounce that word. I'm not afraid to admit that. I don't actually have any fucking clue. Mascarpone. Neat. Oh. Whoops. That was our first cake, everyone. We did a good job. Yup. Good job. Good work, guys. Rhubarb pie. My grandma really enjoyed making rhubarb pies. I'm not much of a pie person. I know I've had that conversation before in my videos and streams. Pie just never really does it for me. I don't mind an apple pie every now and then. Or a cherry pie. I love how I'm staring blankly at the game, like, crust, apple, lattice top. But I am definitely not the person to go to for fucking advice or expertise or opinions on making pies. Not something I really care for it. All these things that I'm not really familiar with preparing are certainly keeping my attention focused. So, there's that. I guess that's cool. Like all the pies. Yeah, it just doesn't do a whole lot for me. I'd rather have other, like, confectionaries and desserts. I don't think pie crust tastes bad. Personally, I'd rather prefer, like, nomming on the fucking pie crust than I would fucking actually, like, eating what's in most pies. blueberry, vanilla, crust, rhubarb, with topping graham crust chocolate, with topping crust, blueberries. Okay. Preparing all these cakes has reminded me of Super Mario RPG. I hope none of the cakes that I'm preparing, they're quite like that one, though. Blanked out there. Eh, this wasn't so bad. We had the, what, one goof near the beginning when I wasn't really familiar with setting up that shit at all. Misread anything? Maybe it was intentional sabotage, though. I'm not much into German chocolate. That's my mom's favorite cake. Uh-oh. Goodbye! No, we saved it in time. Holy shit. Miracles can come through. Have I needed to spend any justice? Only a few times. We've only had 2 or 3, like, robberies entirely. Something I would enjoy is encountering, like, restaurants, like Chef for Hire, with, like, stronger gimmicks. Like, maybe there's one that ends up being a real target for fucking, like, crime. So you have to fucking deal with that minigame. Silver. Another bar counter. Neat. I like cake more. Than I do pie. I'd prefer like a chocolate cake or a confetti cake or fucking a strawberry shortcake or a pound cake. Not much for lemons. What do I want to do? Guess we'll change the counter type. Coffee cake? Nah. No, thank you. I'll take a hard pass on that. And of course, coffee in itself is also something that I apparently will get disconnected from. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and break the local recording here.